Okay, let's work with the use case where we have an agency and we work on some make flows and we would like to share with our client these flows or let them use it via the MCP with his LLM of use, which can be ChatGPT or Claude or any of the others. So the idea is that we package these flows that we work with and we give it to the chat they use so they can use it without having even to touch the flows. So for instance, we have here 3 flows that I would like to share with my clients. One creates an AI avatar in our table. Super simple. The other one creates a content piece for this AI avatar. So we can see also in the inputs, this is a super scenario, and the inputs that we can see in the scenario inputs are the different pieces that I want to generate these avatars or these content pieces. And this falls into 2 tables I have here, which is avatars and content pieces. So the idea is that without leaving Claude and the brainstorming ideation with Claude, they can run our make scenarios and create both avatars and content pieces related to those avatars from the chat. We're also going to give them another tool, which is more complex, and here is the real value, when you offer as MCP flows that do multiple actions. This one calls 11 labs and creates an audio file of the script of this content file. So let's say we create a content piece about presenting a product with this avatar, and we can also generate the audio using this tool, which basically calls the 11 labs API, stores it in Google Drive, and updates in our table. What is the real changer here? That we already did all the job. I already figured out how to map everything in 11 labs, which is quite complex, or how to update in Airtable to the respective table that we want to store it, how it works. So I did all of the work, and I just want to expose this to my clients. How we are going to do it? Well, we are going to create an MCP Toolbox. First, we need to go, of course, to MCP Toolboxes, and we're going to create a new one. We're going to select the 3 tools that I just showed you, and we're going to name it Avatar and Content Creation Toolbox. Cool. We create, and now we get to this menu. First, super important, we need to copy the key. I'm going to close this. I'm going to add it to my notes so I don't lose it. And now, how can I connect these to, in this case, Claude? So I go here to the help center of Make. It's very clear. They give you the steps very clearly. So first, I have the URL and the key. So here's the URL, and the key I already copied. Then I'm gonna go to Claude, and it says go to Settings, Connectors, Add Custom Connector. All right. I go to Claude. I go to Settings, and then I need to go to Organization Settings. And then I'm gonna go to connectors. Here I can add a custom connector. Again, I'm gonna call it Avatar and Content Creation Toolbox. And here the server URL is composed by a few pieces. So based on the instructions is the MCP URL, then the key, and then the transport method. This would be an example, and we can copy it, put it here, and then we're gonna replace the dots by our actual values. So if I go back to the toolbox settings, I'm going to copy the URL. I'm going to replace the first part of this. Okay, cool. And then I'm going to go to my key and replace it. Nice. We can see here that now it's connected. Amazing. So now we have our toolbox with the access to these 3 tools and everything set up. Okay. Let's try it. I'm gonna open a new chat. Can you access to the Avatar and Content Creation Toolbox? Can you tell me about the tools you can use? Perfect. So let's say we gave this to the client, and then we're going to do a test to see if it works without leaving here. Okay, let's create a new avatar. I'm thinking of a girl from Germany. She likes interior design, and she also likes extreme sports. Perfect. As we can see, this is super cool. It knows which are the input fields that the flow needs. So if we go back to the flow, we go to scenario inputs, these are exactly the fields that need to fit this scenario to create it in Airtable. Also, for instance, the voice ID, which is the voice we will use for the 11 Labs audio, it doesn't know, right? So it will also see that I created a default value that lives here, and in case it cannot fill it, it will use this, which is amazing. So let's go back to Claude. Her name can be Maria, and I think the content should be more towards extreme sports, and I leave up to you some products or brands, so you fill the rest. Please create her. Great. Now we can see that it's using exactly this flow, and the flow is going to give it back the ID, the Airtable ID. Okay, as we can see here, it failed, but it's going to simply run again. Okay, so we got an error, and the reason of this is because the flow didn't finish and didn't return back the Airtable ID of what we created. Because actually, here, the record was created, but that didn't send back to Claude the ID of this record. So what we're going to do is delete it. And now we're going to go back to the flow, and we're define the scenario outputs. So the error was here. It was expecting a collection, and we were passing a text. So it's going to be text. It's going to be the Airtable ID. And now we save this, and we can ask Claude, hey, try again. Perfect. Now the flow worked. It sent back the Airtable ID. Amazing. And now we can continue creating and using these steps. Okay, now that we have Maria, I would like to create a content piece presenting herself. So please create a 20-word, 30-word presentation where she presents herself and mentions the things she likes to do. It should be associated to the avatar we created before. Okay, cool. Now we see it's starting to run again the first tool. Created Maria. We got the record ID in our table. And now we created the content piece. Let's see. So it ran these two flows. We can see it here, how it went. And in the avatars, we can see that it created first Maria with everything we wanted, with the voice ID, with what she likes to do, the products she can match, and the story we mentioned. Great. Also, it created a content piece with the second flow where it creates the brief, as we discussed, and it created the script. Now we're only missing the audio file, which is what we are going to use, what we are going to create in the last flow. But it's great because now, without leaving the chat, it used two tools that interact with Airtable. But now we're going to give it the power to use the most powerful, the most complex tool. Yes, please. Let's see if it works. Which calls the API. We see it was successfully executed. Calls the API, stores the file in Google Drive. We get a link and drops it in Airtable. So now we drop the audio file here, and let's see how it looks. Perfect. This is Maria. This is what we generated with Claude as introduction.
Hi, I'm Maria from Munich, Germany. I love snowboarding, rock climbing, and trail running. The mountains are my home, and adventure is my lifestyle.
Perfect. And we did all of this without leaving Claude and just asking it, hey, create the avatar for me, create a content piece, and run the audio flow, which does more things that only is calling the API. Now, to add the cherry on top, we know that we created a toolbox that can be shared with every single one of our clients. So simply, we need to go here and we can add a new key. B can be client Apple. And we are going to give this key to our customer, and every single one of our customers is going to be able to access these three tools and use them as they want. Of course, you need to add more variables, such as maybe the database they want to work with and other things, but I think this is really powerful because you can package your flows into one single offer and super easily create an MCP toolbox that you can share with your clients. So yeah, I hope you like it. This is super cool and super powerful if you have an agency or you offer a service as Make Flows.